time management. I know that this is a big challenge for everyone, from project managers to developers to anybody working. But I need to be honest with you. I manage my time really well. And one of the tools I use is GTD, or Getting Things Done. It's a method developed by David Allen that I use truly for many, many years. And it helps me a lot to address from the big picture of my roadmap to my daily tasks. And this is what I want to share with you today. The GTD method is a super simple method. And it starts with things to do. So the first thing I do, I have on my phone, I have on my computer, a software that does that. There are many of them, okay? But what I do is everything that comes to my mind in terms of things to do, I just write them down into the software. I don't care. I just write them down. Call someone, go to this restaurant, and I mix everything. Let's suppose I am hanging out with you, and we are discussing it, and then you tell me, Ricardo, for example, I love cheese. And then you tell me, Ricardo, have you tried this cheese? And I say, no. What's the name of the cheese? Then I write the cheese down. Done. And what happens with that? These will go to this things to do here, okay? This is things to do. And then, once a week, I do my cleaning up of my to-do list. So what I do, I process this list. I take and say, this thing to do is actionable. Means it's something I need to do, or it's just an information. If it's not actionable, means there are three things I can do. I can eliminate. I can put in someday future. Let's suppose you suggest me a name of a restaurant in a town, but I have no plans to go to this town. But I don't want to throw it away. So when I'm processing this once a week, what I do, I say it's not actionable. So I put go to this restaurant, and I put future, means someday. It's there. I will not lose. But it's not something I will be concerned. Many times I can eliminate, or I can add as a reference for the future. For example, an idea of a book or something. So I have some pockets on my GTD where I store things that I don't plan to do any action on it. Then, let's suppose it's actionable. And if it's actionable and the answer is yes, I need to understand one thing. What is the next action? For example, I need to write a book, and this is something. I say, what is the next action that I need to do? And then I need to understand, okay, is this one action or a multi-step? Oops, writing a book. Writing a book should not be only one step. It should be more than one. So this is a project. Means it's a multi-step thing. I need to write, I need to do proofreading, the design, cover, promotion, deliver, publish, many things. Then I create a project on that. And I create a project plan on that. And everything that is more than one task is a project. And then you have this cycle of the projects you are managing. And then if it's not a project and it's something actionable, but something very simple. For example, send a happy birthday message to someone. Does it take less than 2 minutes? Let's suppose it takes. Just do it now. Do it now. So I do this Monday morning and I'm done with that, because usually I do my GTD, my weekly GTD, Sunday night or Monday morning. This is traditionally when I do, and I have it in my agenda. maybe this action is it's something that I will delegate to someone. So I just delegate. And then I put the context, the name of the person. And then it's not an action for me. It may be an action for you. For example, if I delegate it to you. And then defer it means I don't have time this week to do it. Then I will defer to do it myself as soon as I can, for example, like the next one, or in a specific day. So look, nothing of this was created by me. This is all created by David Allen in his magic book called GTD. But this is the process I use mentally every week. So what I do, basically, let's just go one step back. If you watched the What Matters series, a series that I created a couple of years ago, that is very close to my heart. And on episode 3, I talk about roadmap, about how you plan your year and how do I plan my year. So usually I have a strategic direction, and I'm saying this for me, not for my company, okay? I have a strategic direction, so I'm moving towards this. And then I use, because I use a balance scorecard, a personal balance scorecard that comes here even to keep my physical health and mental health, learn how to operate internationally. And I have this. You can watch the video to see this more closely. Then every year, usually, November, December, January, I do the concept of the projects here. I think, okay, which things I should do to reach this direction? And then I have a lot of post-its that I map on a cost-benefit analysis. Means low cost here, high cost here, low benefit here, high benefit. And then I map. Every post-it is a project like this one. And then I select the projects based on this strategic direction, what I will do. So for example, this year, I'm doing 46 projects. And this video is part of one project. So it's one of the tasks that I decided, and I'm recording now, of a project that has a cost and a benefit for me, and that helps me to drive into the direction I want. But look, to record this video is not easy because you see this printed material here, you see the lights, you see the krill. This is a mood step. So I have to schedule the recording, to organize the recording, to prepare the material, to prepare myself to talk. Because I'm not reading a script, but I need to be prepared. So all these steps are the steps I take. And every week I take here and I say, okay, what I will do next week. So every Monday, so what do I do? Let's take my basic week, okay? Just for you to understand. From Sunday to Saturday. Usually Sunday night here or Monday morning here, I do this. So my main objective, things to do on my inbox, my personal inbox, 0. I process everything, or I throw, or I delete, or someday, or reference, or I delegate, so I clean. My main objective here is to have 0, absolutely 0 things in my to-do inbox. Then during the week, I work on the items I decided to do on that week. So I'm planning and organizing. So on this time here, I will do this, on this, I will do that, on this, I'll have this, and I go. And during the week here, I'm already putting new things on these things to do, right? Because I have a call, I receive an email, then things just start to happen in my things to do. And then on the next Monday, I take these things to do, I evaluate what I did, and I prepare again. And I do this every single week. Every single week. This is my routine. I spend 1 hour per week doing this. And every day I have the work. And so every day I'm putting things here, I'm processing here. And usually once a month during my review, I spend a little bit more time. And what do I do? What do I do? It's when I evaluate. Am I putting too many things? Because what is my biggest problem with GTD is I always plan to do more than I'm capable of. And this I tried many times. So, for example, if I'm planning to do 10 tasks on that day, 10 tasks that are part of 3 projects, I end up doing 6. And then I feel frustrated. And this is something I'm trying. I did many coaches on GTD trying to figure out, but this is a little bit of anxiety that we truly need to manage. And one point, very important point, is that every single item comes with 2 elements. Every single item on the GTD. It's the project and the context. Projects are the post-its. Projects are my new book, my next vacation, to finalize my taxes, repair the living room chair, whatever you have to do that requires more than one action. And context is where you plan to do. Which kind of attribute do you need to do it? For example, I have context like do it online. It means I need to do and I need to be connected to the internet. Phone calls. Another one I need to do when I'm at home. I need to do when I'm traveling in one specific city. So example, at computer, at the supermarket. For example, if you have your grocery list, you put at supermarket. So when you arrive at the supermarket, you don't need to be like crazy trying to find out what you need to buy. So everything is there. You just go to the context supermarket. When you are at the supermarket, you just clear that list of tasks. That is your shopping list for example, your supermarket. Online, at home, at office, or you can assign this to people like friends, Frank and Alice. And this is a very simple. And what is the very nice things today? That no matter if you have Android, if you have an iPhone, or if you use Windows or Mac, there are many. But there are many softwares you can do that can integrate this. For example, I have my to-do list. And just before I record this, on my to-do list, on my GTD, I have more than 1,000 working items. And this would drive anyone crazy. But honestly, I don't even look to the 1,000. I look at just to record this video. What I do, I look just to the projects I'm working on. So maybe 30, maybe 20, these are my focus on that week. And this helps me to create focus and helps me to deliver what I need. And this is a fantastic tool, even more if you work with projects, because you can take the items on your sprint and put it there. You know, my sprint is this 2 weeks. What do I need to do? Or my project on this. Many softwares can do that, and it will help you to address the biggest challenge that we all face of having this billion things to do, and we don't know how to prioritize and how to clear our minds without forgetting the things. Because, you know, the only thing I need to remember now is where is my GTD? Where is my tasks? Because when I know that, I can be on a plane anywhere. I know exactly what I am supposed to do, and I can plan ahead and prepare myself to, for example, the trip next week, or the talk I need to do, or even to record this video. So I hope you find this very valuable. This you can download. There are billions of sources of information around GTD on the web. You can download this on the link above and feel free to use. And one of the key benefits of using this At the beginning, it's hard. You forget to put things, you try to keep everything in your mind. You forget to process. But when you get used to it, I use this for more than 15 years. And my productivity just skyrocketed. This is why, for example, I'm able to do a lot of volunteer work, a lot of work like recording this video, and continue doing my normal business. And because, you just clean your mind and you know exactly what you need to work on every single week. I hope you found this video useful, and join me. Subscribe to the channel. We produce videos on project management, risk management, tools, and everything we can to help you to connect ideas into reality, to reduce your stress and improve the success of everything you do. Thank you very much.